Hello everybody, and welcome to our functional movement assessment. Here, we're going to be understanding a little bit more about how you move in order to prevent future injury and to give you the best possible care when coming towards your fitness program. I would like to start out first with our squat and side toe touch. With this, we're going to be squatting down to parallel, where we will then keep our arms straight out in front of us and then bring them down to the side of our foot, where we would touch and then bring it back up to neutral. With this process, we are testing the mobility of the hips, ankles, and upper back. First, you want to make sure that you are squatting to parallel and making sure that you are keeping your back straight the entire time. Also, start with your hips or your feet hips width apart with your toes either forward or slightly out to the side. With this, we will then be squatting down to parallel. Once we reach that parallel position, bringing our arms to the side. You score a 3 if you are able to squat to parallel and touch the side of your foot. You score a 2 if you are able to squat down and touch the side of your foot but not at parallel. And then a 1 if you are unable to touch the side of your foot while squatting. You score a 0 if pain is present. The next exercise we'll be doing is a standing straight arm rotation. With this, have your feet touching each other, where you will then clasp your hands together, bring them straight out in front of your chest, where you then rotate to the side. This exercise will be testing the flexibility of the lumbar spine as well as your lower back muscles. We will be bringing our arms to our heel as we rotate to the side. You score a 3 if you're able to bring your arms past your heel and get an extra additional amount of rotation. You score a 2 if you are able to reach the side of your heel, and you score a 1 if you are unable to reach your heel during the rotation. A 0 is given if pain is present during the exercise. Our next exercise is going to be an inline split squat. Wrap a towel up first into a cylindrical shape, where you will then use that as a dowel to make sure that you are keeping an upright body position. Take the dowel with your left hand at the top and right hand at the bottom, internally rotated in towards your body, where you will grasp it and firmly place it against your spine. You will then assume a split squat position, where you will have, if your left arm is up, your right knee will be down and your left foot adjacent to that right knee. So your left heel will be right in front of your right knee. Next, you'll be performing a split squat motion where you will stand up while trying to maintain balance. You score a 3 if you are able to maintain an upright body position and stand all the way up without any loss of balance. We will be performing 3 to 4 repetitions of this exercise on each side. You score a 2 if you lean forward or lose contact of the dowel against your upper back. You score a 1 if you are unable to maintain your balance during the exercise and are continuously moving around while trying to maintain stability. You score a 0 if you experience pain during this exercise. The following exercise we'll be performing is a zipper test. Bringing your arms straight out to your side, completely parallel, you'll bring one arm over and one arm under, trying to touch your fingers. With this, we'll be testing our internal and external rotation of our shoulder muscles. Now, with this, if you score a 3, that is when you are able to easily clasp your fingers together. You score a 2 if you can touch your fingers. You score a 1 if you are unable to touch your fingers, and a 0 if you experience pain during this exercise. Next is our rotary stability test, or bird dog as commonly known. With this, you're going to start in a quadruped position, so knees under your hips and hands under your shoulders, where you'll bring one arm out and the opposite leg out simultaneously, straight out, where you will then crunch up underneath, touching your elbow to your opposite knee. We are working on anti-rotation and core stability during this exercise. You score a 3 if you're easily able to perform this exercise with no instability present, a 2 if you are able to complete the exercise with a little bit of instability, meaning you're starting to lose your balance, and a 1 if you cannot complete the exercise due to a lack of balance. You score a 0 if pain is present during this exercise. Our final exercise for our assessment is a trunk stability push-up. With this exercise, we're going to be testing the upper body muscles as well as core stability muscles while being able to maintain a neutral spine performing the push-up. You score a 3 if men are able to perform the push-up with their thumbs aligned with their forehead, or a 3 for women if their thumbs are aligned with their chin. You score a 2 if men are able to perform the push-up with thumbs aligned with their chin, and women with their thumbs aligned with their clavicle. You score a 1 if men are unable to perform a push-up with thumbs aligned with the chin, and a 1 if women are unable to perform a push-up with their thumbs aligned with their clavicle. You score a 0 if you are unable to fully extend your arms from the floor, keeping your lower body on the ground and bringing your upper body up. Be aware if your hips are trailing behind your upper body while performing this exercise. Thank you very much for tuning in to our functional movement assessment video, and please give us your best and most accurate scores where we can collect this data to better serve you in the future. Thank you very much, and have a good one.